Are nail salons going out of business? Are they dying? Is this fact or fiction? We're going to talk to you about it right now on the Biz Talk. Oh.
I shine bright. Did you know that?
You shine bright because I bring you the coffee because I'm a nice CEO.
Yeah, what did I do?
/ boss.
It makes me very uncomfortable when you're nice, by the way.
I'm your boss. God, that feels good. I'm your boss. What? You gonna say something? I'm just curious.
I'm going to talk to your mom.
Actually, that's the one thing that you could do
Like,
that would mess me up.
Young, they're picking on me again.
And she would take your side.
Yeah, she would.
God, it's terrible. You actually have defense against I'm your boss. That's awful. Okay.
What do we got?
Today, this is a topic that I think we need to talk about. Nail salons, are they going out of business? The reason why I'm bringing this up is because we just went to the CES show. There's a lot of technology out there.
So what is the CES show?
Okay, sorry. Thank you. The CES show is the Consumer Electronics Show. It's in Las Vegas every year. I think it's the biggest show in the world. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think there's hundreds of thousands of people that go. It's enormous. You can't cover the entire show. And it's all the major technology companies are there. New innovation, everything. Okay. Yes, even in nail. And someone sent me, it wasn't anybody in the nail business, but somebody, it's a friend, sent me a link. Hey, have you seen this? And some other people in the nail industry have seen it, and they were asking me about it. Like, I'm a little worried. Should I be scared? What it is, it's a machine where you put your finger in.
Okay,
and
I'm scared already.
Yeah.
Does it come back out?
It does.
Okay.
It does. Okay. And this is not, first of all, I'm not talking about the machine that does the nail art. Okay. This is
the printer.
The printer.
We've seen that before.
This is not the printer. Okay. This is something I have not seen before. This is a new device where you put your finger in and apparently it paints your nail. It actually paints your nail.
Full nail
into supposedly a perfect manicure. There's only been, what do you call, like, sample units made? I forgot the name of them, and whatever you call them. When you make a prototype. This is only a prototype. But there was fear of like, oh my God, the salon business is in trouble. Is the salon business going to die?
Skynet is taking over.
Skynet taking over. If you don't know Skynet, please go watch Terminator 1. Go back.
Aged myself.
Both of us. Thank you, Tracy.
You're welcome.
But like, is the salon business dead? Is technology going to take over? Are freaking machines going to do our nails at home? All of that stuff, right? Tracy, before I give my opinion, I'm going to actually let you talk before I talk, which is a rarity.
Well,
Tracy.
first of all, you've been talking.
I know. I'll let you talk second.
Thanks.
So what is your take on this? What do you think? Like, that's a legitimate, I know I keep interrupting you. That's a legitimate, like, I guess kind of concern.
I can see that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, I see why people would be scared, but what's your take?
No. People want that experience. Yes, we're living in an age where people want to get in and out faster, right?
Right.
But there's something about going into a salon and having the human part of it.
Yeah.
And okay, so it can polish, but what about shaping? What about extension? What about all that stuff?
Sure.
I don't see that technology coming
anytime soon. Right.
And even if it did, there would definitely be people that used it, but there's definitely people that would not use it.
Well, okay. I agree with you, first of all, but yes. I know a lot of weird things happening today.
Done.
In the video. Click. The reason why I like this topic is because what it brings up for me is the question of, like, are there two types of customers? Are there two types of women that, and I'm just going to say women because the majority who go to salons, they are women. So I know there are men too. So I mean, just people. We'll say people. The majority of people are split up into two groups, in my opinion. Those that go to a salon and those that do not go to a salon. Okay?
I call it my mom and my sister.
I call it my mom and my wife.
Yeah.
It's completely two different types of customers. My mother, who's the owner of a professional nail care company, okay?
Yeah.
Young, the company's named after her, Young Nails, refuses to go to the salon.
She won't even have Greg or I do it.
No, she will not. She has free in-house and like arguably some of the best nail technicians in the freaking world. Do not touch my hands, is what she says.
I walk by her office and she's like,
she's doing her own nails.
do you want help?
No, she doesn't want it.
She loves doing them.
Exactly. On the flip side, my wife, who is married to the guy that owns a professional nail care company, I can bring home nail products for you to do at home if you would like, refuses, goes to the salon, okay? She likes the experience. She wants to have them done correctly. Okay, number one. But number two, she wants the experience. She likes to sit and relax, and that's her moment.
Yeah.
So the other argument I would have is like, are restaurants ever in threat of going out of business?
Right.
Right?
No, because I will make sure of it. I don't cook. I would starve to death.
But even like, let's say you had, like, let's say your husband was like a phenomenal cook where you, for all intents and purposes, had it automated for you, right? Where like you don't have to cook, it can be done at home. You're still going to go out to eat.
Absolutely.
You're still going to go to a restaurant.
Because I actually go to salon. When I want pedicures, I don't do them. I get my nails done here because we're surrounded by product. But if I didn't actually have to be doing my nails all the time here, I would go to salon.
Well, you do, yeah.
But for pedicures, absolutely.
Yeah.
I have everything. I can do it myself. I don't want to. Why? Because distractions.
Yeah.
It's never going to get done exactly the way I want it done.
Right.
It's the time where I put down the phone, I put down the outside noise,
Yep.
and everything's just washed away.
Correct.
And I'm in that experience.
That's correct. And that's why I'm such a big believer. It's also like the home improvement market, right?
Right.
Like just because I can go onto YouTube and I have Home Depot at my disposal and I can seriously you can learn how to build a home on YouTube.
Yeah.
I barely change a freaking light bulb. You know what I'm saying? Like there's some interest there.
You just told me about your light bulb experience, so this is true.
It's complete insanity. Like I change one goes out. I'm going to lose my marbles. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't like to do it. Like build things, like minor things I'm going to fix around the house, right? I'll do that. Stuff that people have been doing, forever. But there are some guys that like, I'm going to build a shed. I'm not that guy. Okay. And I never will be, honey. Don't ever ask me to build a shed. If you're going to watch this, I'm not building a damn shed. Okay. No shed. We're going to hire a contractor.
What? You need a shed.
No, I don't need a shed, but we don't need a shed. If I needed a shed, I'm calling a contractor. You could probably just go buy a shed, right? And just put it in the backyard. But if I wanted to build one, something, I'm going to call somebody to do it. I want a pro to do it. I don't want to do it.
Right.
And then there's some people that want to do it.
My husband would do it.
Right. Well, yeah, exactly. Right. So just accessibility to technology, and this goes the same with products too. Just because it's accessible doesn't mean anything, in my opinion, for the professional nail care industry. Dude, there's literally a machine that's going to polish nails perfectly at home. I truly believe in my heart it will not. It's going to maybe like have a little small dent initially because people are curious. They might want to try it. I think it's going to be like $4,000 probably. Who knows? But even when the costs come down, dude, you want to go to the salon. Period. End of story.
Right. And how long is this going to last?
Correct.
Maybe I'm going out, I'm going to stick my finger in. I'm still really concerned about sticking my finger in a machine. Okay.
I know. It's a little freaky.
Yeah. But is it being prepped right? Is it being cleaned right? Is it going to last? Those are
Right.
all important things.
Right. Is it going to last?
Yeah.
And okay, it can polish it, but like what kind of polish is it? How, like, is it putting base coat, color, and top coat? That matters in making sure there's so many factors and variables in the nail service, which is why I believe the professional nail technician, there is a protection there. Okay. And when I hear pros talk about anything at home, right? When this machine launches to market, I think we're going to see a lot of professionals scared. They're going to be like, oh my God, how can anybody do that? No, your business is not threatened.
Right.
The only thing that threatens your business is you not being involved in your business and you not actually giving your customer true value and service and an experience.
Right.
That threatens the business.
Everything's been available for a long time. There's all kinds of different gadgets and machines you see as seen on TV, whatever it is. And yeah, some people purchase it. Like I said, my sister's one of those people that wants to sit at home with a glass of wine, and she loves
it.
Playing with her nails.
She loves it.
My mom will never, no.
Ever. Yeah. No. Well, like, so there's that one 3D printer art. I mean, we even saw one at CES. We were there. We saw this thing where it prints on stickers and you can put them on. Cool.
Very cool.
Fun. You know what I mean?
Temporary. Fun. Something to do.
It's cool. But all in all, like, even I've seen a lot of techs talk about how consumers have access to pro products, right? And there's this fear. To me, that doesn't make any difference. You know why? Because Sally Beauty Supply has been selling to the consumer and making it available for like 20 years.
Yep. And there are some people that do their own nails, and
it's not a big market.
It's not. It really
because
is.
it's really hard to do.
They're even polishing. I always say polishing is one of the hardest things to do, and for it to look good and the shape to be right and all that. There's what it is. It's the experience.
It's all about the
experience. This person's done it over.
Right.
No, I mean the tech's experience.
Right.
They have done it over and over, and they can do this in their sleep.
Right.
Do you want to sit there and struggle with it, or do you want someone to do it in an hour and be out the door?
Well, this also speaks to branding, right? Like, okay, a machine's coming where it's going to be able to do your nails perfectly at home, okay? Again, we talk to you constantly about your brand as a nail technician. How are you adding value? What kind of experience are you providing? What kind of nail art? What kind of additions are you giving your client? You know, are you connecting with them when they walk through the door? My entire focus every day, you know what I mean? My brain is going is, how do we bring value to you? Right. This episode is about bringing information from CES, what we saw, our experiences to you, the nail pro, because we want to give you more than you get from us. Like, we absolutely, like, if you buy our products, that's amazing, and we really appreciate it. We want to give you more than that. We want to give you more than just you spend the money, you get a product. We want to give you 70 pieces of content a day where you can learn anything you want about nail, the business, designs, art, pricing, whatever. That is what will protect your business against
sets you
anything.
Apart.
It sets you apart.
I think it goes to that post we made today, the post about, like, just because someone comes to you one time doesn't make them a client.
It does not make them a client.
It speaks volumes. At first I'm like, it took me a second. Everything takes me a second. But I'm like, it's so true.
Yeah.
Okay, I got him in the door.
Right.
How am I keeping him?
Retention.
And that's experience, the whole environment, your expertise for one thing, and just how they feel when they walk into your place.
Making an impact, retention, keeping the customer. A machine doesn't have that ability.
Nope.
You know, we'll never be able to compete with the human spirit and the human experience. I mean, you just can't.
Yep.
So, all in all, I think I don't believe there's anything to worry about. As a matter of fact, I think it's good for the salon because all it will do, it's going to, if you are a great nail pro and you understand experience in your brand, you're only going to stand out more when these things, you know, come to the market. So let us know what you think in the comments below. How do you feel about this technology coming to market? It is at CES. It's super interesting to me. These are our opinions. Let us know yours. And with that, just want to say thank you very much. See you next week on Biz Talk.